Hey Gina,
Yes, Don.
got a joke for you. Why did the clock get in trouble on the first day back to school?
I don't know. Why did the clock get in trouble?
He was talking too much about his holiday. Talking.
Talking. Ah, it took a little bit
To explain. I want that joke right now.
You got another one?
Why was the math book so sad to go back to school?
The math book. I don't know why.
It had so many problems.
Ah, I heard that one before.
Yeah. Wah, wah.
Hello there, it's Gina
And Don.
with Focused Healthy Family, and here for another Tuesday tip. We're kicking off this year with ideas from the book Hands-Free Life, 9 Habits for Overcoming Distraction, Living Better, and Loving More by Rachel Macy Stafford. And we've been sharing her Hands-Free Life daily declarations. Today, I will be at peace with who I once was and feel hopeful for the person I am becoming. I will not view the mistakes of yesterday as failures, but instead as stepping stones to the lovingly imperfect, grace-filled life I've always wanted to live. Who I am becoming now is more important than who I was then. I found this one very powerful to me.
Yeah.
Being at peace with who I was, being at peace with the mistakes
Letting go.
we've made in the past, and honoring that whatever our past was really has led us to where we are now. And stepping into who we are becoming, not who we want to be, but who are we becoming right now? How does that speak to you?
Well, it just brings up Neil Donald Walsh. You know, we're creative beings. We're creating ourselves, and we're creating the future of ourselves. What we want, where we want to be, or who we want, where we want to go. All that. Well, even Esther Hicks talks about what we're observing right now is what's already been created, and we want to look past that to what we desire. And that kind of goes, I think, speaks to that.
Just making peace with who I once was, making peace with myself of the past, and that can even be yesterday. I call it my is not moments, when I eat a whole bunch of food that makes me feel yucky, or find myself just napping all day long, which sometimes is needed. And sometimes when I do things I wish I hadn't, in order to know the is, in order to know what we want, sometimes we've got to be in what we're not, what we don't want. And it can also be a matter of, maybe in the past you were happier with yourself. Maybe you've reached a point in your life where you're disappointed with where you are now, and make peace with who you were.
Yeah.
And that it's okay to be where you are now, knowing you are becoming your new self every day, and being in the present, and also looking to the future, like you said, raising your vibration, finding ways to move forward, even taking one small step.
Well, yeah, even Neil Donald Walsh talks about the death of a moment, and then each moment is a new beginning. I mean, he brings it down to moments versus even days. Every moment can be a chance for something different and new. And
The me who I was when we began this recording is different than who I am right now.
Yes.
And that's sort of powerful to think about that. As we're starting January of 2024, people often look at the new year as, it's a time to start fresh, and I'm going to do things better this year. And then you go down the weeks and you're like, I failed, I didn't do it right. Yet each moment is an opportunity to do that. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves when we say, in the new year, I'm going to do this different, and I'm going to eat right and I'm going to do exercise more or whatever we put out there, rather than just, okay, this is what I did yesterday, this is what I did an hour ago.
Or last year, for
What
that
can
matter.
I choose to do now in this moment? So I love these Hands-Free Life Daily Declarations from Rachel Macy Stafford. This is a wonderful New York Times best-selling author of the book Hands-Free Life. Be sure to check it out to gain additional information. These are only small snippets of what's in this wonderful book that you can kind of pick up and read anywhere.
You can also find out more about what Gina and I do with focusedhealthyfamily.com. We have our Thursday full podcast that we'd love you to join us on. We'd love you to tell a friend about Tuesday tips or about our podcast. You can also find out about workshops we do.
If you'd like to receive the podcast, the Tuesday tip via email, let us know. We'll put you on the email list and we'll take what we've shared and into a written format.
The old-fashioned way. We earn it.
And thank you for joining us today. And remember, how we speak to our kids today shapes their future and ours.